Keeping these things in mind, please carry out your missions safely. For the sake of the world and its history, we look forward to welcoming each of you to the Time Patrol.
The indictment also mentions Victim 2. According to court documents, Henley, Robinson, and Martin extorted Victim 2 at Deja Vu, an international adult entertainment club at a location in Los Angeles on December 2nd, 2021, which Robinson and Victim 1 later discussed on the consensually recorded call on January 20th, 2022. As corroborated by recordings and interviews with Victim 1, as well as public social media posts, Henley organized a birthday party at Deja Vu for himself and negotiated that he would receive roughly 33% of the bar proceeds from that night. Henley also promised that famous rappers would attend. He later then demanded the full profits from the night and threatened extreme violence if he was not paid the entire amount. Now, the court documents do not reveal the identities of the victims, but fans have a strong opinion that Big U was doing this to Nipsey and PNB Rock. See, the indictment also touched on Big U's relationship with Nipsey. You'd think as an up-and-coming artist under his label, Big U would spare him the violent treatment. But no, according to court documents, in approximately 2008, Henley formed a relationship with the hip-hop artist Ermias Joseph Asghedom, aka Nipsey Hussle. After several years, Henley temporarily left the industry after he had a falling out with Nipsey Hussle related to equipment at Henley's shop. Henley recounted in the docuseries that Nipsey Hussle made a diss song about Henley, but that Henley is a scrapper, not a rapper. Henley stated that even after they settled their differences, he picked up Nipsey Hussle one morning so that Nipsey Hussle...
Watch Tay K's mom get kicked out the courtroom after celebrating thinking her son beat them. But things took a turn after the judge reads the verdict.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital. What did I... Excuse me. No. No. Out of the courtroom. Out of the courtroom now. So it says, we, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of... All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Just looking at Tay K's face, you can tell he wants to cry, but it's too late for that. He will never see daylight ever again. Watch Tay K's mom get kicked.
So could get disciplined for the diss song. However, Nipsey Hussle's brother intervened and told Henley that Nipsey Hussle was not going anywhere. LAPD reports documented that violence erupted, and when LAPD officers arrived on the scene, a firearm was present and discharged. Safe to say, these two weren't...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think they probably was hating on Nip's status, though, man. And I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, man, he was bigger than the program, for real, though, man. They be saying nobody bigger than the program, but Nip definitely got bigger than the program, because Nip was loved by too many people. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Nip was more than just a legendary rapper, though. I ain't gonna lie, that way Hustle and shit was legendary, too, man, for real.
Weren't exactly good friends. And word on the street is that part of the reason was the fact Big U was extorting Nipsey. See, when it came to celebrities, Big U had a foolproof strategy. He would pressure them into giving donations to his non-profit organization.
The last 5 years, he has donated every year to the organization. I think he gave us $25,000 last year for the football organization. In the terms of he bought football jerseys, uniforms. He paid for our field. He's performed 2 times for us a year for the football program. He by far he's done far more for the Crenshaw community than any person up today.
And he did it to Nipsey a couple of times. Look at the caption of this.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think a lot of these people probably just really wanted to donate and help them. It don't seem like extortion to them for real, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. These people could have easily just got out the way. You know what I'm saying? Dudes got enough money to not be in certain areas or even care about what Big U and them got going on. So I think a lot of these people really just wanted to help the community. And when it comes down to donations too, man, like these organizations ran by white people, we don't never see that money in the hood really like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what they be doing with the donations. So finding a good place to donate, damn near an issue too. You know what I'm saying? For real though. It seemed like Big U was dealing with the streets for real. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of these celebs probably wanted to donate. You know what I'm saying? Not no forced donations or nothing like that. 'Cause I definitely think these celebs could have just got out the way if they wanted to. You feel me?
Post. Crenshaw Rams taking all fades. We got the bag from Nipsey and we ready to trip cuz SBS got that new drip. We the shooter having fun. Bet y'all high as chapters can't do it like me. 11 year and up was free, only 150 fee, and we still doing it bigger every weekend. And then there's this post.
Hello, chatbot. Draw me my friend's mom. Make her chubby. Make her.
That I might give some.
She said she got for the whole summer. He just knows down on the floor. They don't. Beat you or something later on?
Shit, I gotta see if I can come across some money.
Time.
Yeah, but I ended up going to the taco spot and got that $5 shit.
Yeah.
So from 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. I ain't
Keep going up, bro. Don't let USA box out in the back no more. Don't let them West Coast your eye back. Oh, this man crazy, man. So big. So big. The eye, the eye, hey. But like I said, he did it. He made people want to tune into his takes. What's up about it? No, he did. He made people want to tune into his takes, man. Look, you may not like it, but people was drawn to it. It was speak for them. I said a lot of people. I didn't say maybe. I'm part of it. I'm people. And I disagree. All right. Certified widow. As long as I'm certified, nigga. Put some respect. As long as you put some respect on that weirdo, as long as I'm certified, as long as you know I'm certified. I got you. Gotta hunt the good stuff, you know. Shit. How you doing today, though, bro? You good? Oh, me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm chilling. That's good. Babysit the babies. How y'all end up, how they end up talking about that stuff anyway, man, when I was there, man? How y'all end up talking about wild there? I'm not sure how they ended up talking about it. My man was lit. Yeah, but I get it. For the most part,
You know?
your face was lit too. I talked to him. Your face was tight. Yeah, I agree with him these days. Just pathetic. Pathetic. Wow. They love you one day, hate you the next, man. They did it to me. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? They did it to me, they do it to you. For real, man. They love me, they hate me. It went from, oh, man, you got the pizza. Oh, you love that little, that little boo-boo ass thing. The weak stomach cat. That's what it was called. Yeah, and it hurt my feelings because that nigga Bash, one of Bash friends came in here. And he was like, oh shit, man, you fight? He was like, yeah, man, I'm sponsoring Mania. But he sponsored last fight because he shitted in the ring. And they just, damn, nigga. Damn. Is that what my story, that's how my story ends. That's quite weird. That's quite weird. And he got mad. He out here spreading the rumor that I retired. So it's like, damn, niggas really don't fuck with me. I'm mad at it. That's about it. What y'all talking about, man? They just be saying like, this nigga Bam, hey, talking about, let's talk about some other shit. They always say, and this nigga Ace always at fucking McDonald's and they say, oh, we're in food from Five Guys, delivering far enough. Then you got JM in here, far enough mute, shaving his fucking chest. Shit just, I don't know, shit just went. I can know a man shave his chest, man. Where that come from, bro? You don't do that, man. Nah, exactly. You trying to take it somewhere else instead of listening to the truth, because this is your homeboy. My homeboy, your homeboy. Shaving his fucking chest off mute, yes. No, don't try to hop out the car now. That's your man. That nigga was on mute talking about some.
That nigga said, yeah.
I ain't finna guess that nigga said nothing else. That's the only place you got. Man, chill. Hey, yo, hold on. Stop. Bam, stop. See what I'm saying? But this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. Stop. This ain't what I wanted. I wanted this. All right, then. So what we trying to do is I want to know how you get a man how you do? You want to go somewhere.
Cause when he was done, he said, now my chest look good. He was off mute. We heard him.
Nah, I think he said,
see?
My nipple.
He made it say it.
That's how we know they ain't fuck.
That nigga said, fuck.
Certified information. How you get that? Yeah. Not for real. He did. That's some weird old type shit. I said, bro, I know you ain't know that fucking shaving. And he was like, y'all can hear me? I said, yeah, nigga. And here he the music up.
I told him, I said, you got to get them clippers from the TikTok shop. I said, you can't cut yourself.
You hear how he keep coming in here like, hey, can y'all hear me with these? I got these. You ain't heard him say that, Jake?
Nah, it can't been in here enough to hear me.
Every time you say that's because of that. Oh, man. That man, I went through that 3-4 pairs of headphones, bro. Trying to find the best soundproof headphones. Because he got caught up. That shit is hilarious.
I mean, nothing worse than Will, though. This nigga be taking a piss talking about, so you don't think that Rolly and Boots would be a good fight? Nigga, like, mute up. Nigga, nobody want to hear that.
Shit, Bad Girl was taking the pee off mute. It was like, here, Bad Girl, we can hear you. And we heard.
She like, I'm not peeing. She said, I'm not peeing. Just shit it. But I all the way leave my phone in the living room when I go to the bathroom.
Yo, that's paid. Yeah, bro. Bad Girl ain't from the dead. Don't start no question for that.
Will live.
Will is not. That's West Coast.
Nah, he not really from Long Beach. He said he been capping this whole time.
He ain't from out here.
He from Virginia. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
He might be in the bushes. people just need to tighten up. Absolutely. This type of stuff, you got some space. This is absolutely unacceptable. So so that don't count as what? I said that don't count as snitching, right?
That is kind of snitching.
Nah, because in that case, I'm gonna say in that case, nigga, all my name on paper.
It was very loose cannon-ish.
How you want to fucking do it, then? Because we all contributed.
So you gonna need no brownness?
I mean, it ain't my and you not the people.
He said this shit is bigger than Sanchez.
I just had to let AK know, you know what I'm saying? Watch the company you keep, you know what I'm saying? Niggas shaving their nipples, you know what I'm saying? Just in case.
Man.
Just in case one day you need a line up.
Nigga singing "Take You Down" in the mirror with his shirt off. Oh my bad, that's Shakur.
I ain't gonna lie, that video.
It was the end of it when he looked at the camera the way he did. I said, this nigga serious.
Support taking down Stevenson.
What's so random is that he with Berlanga out of all people. That's so fucking random. What? Say it. Say it.
Y'all gotta watch niggas like AK. You gotta watch people. You already hot. Alright, so I'm already hot, bro. You better back up, because you might be in the crossfire tonight.
He said we gotta watch you because you like that song too.
You big bro though, so I'm trying to let you live.
He said all of us listen to "Take You Down" by Chris Brown. But just not with our male friends. Usually with our female friends when we ready to do adult stuff. That's literally the only time I slap that song is when I'm finna hit something.
Yeah. Have you ever played around with like AI or like ChatGPT and shit? Not yet, but I hear a lot of people use it. Yeah, I played around with it a couple times, like last night before. And if you into the stock market, man, and you got like 401k and all that type of shit, get into like asking AI where the market is going as far as that stuff. It might give you some valuable information. Okay. Just putting that out there, especially as far as like for 401k, what we call. I got a Roth FRA, so I don't know if what I'm saying, y'all deal with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha.
Can you just tell Sanchez to shut up?
No, I just what I did is just teach them a part about me they didn't know.
You gonna let him check you like that, AK?
I didn't check him. I checked you, dickhead.
You ain't check me.
I checked you just like Will just checked
You can't check me. I don't wear Nikes.
Just like Will checked you.
I wear Skechers, nigga. You ain't never seen a check on the Skechers. Man, and that's the type of people that Sanchez look up to.
Since I'm already cooking, bro.
He told me he look up to Shakur.
Since I'm already cooking, bro. AK, I meant to tell you, that nigga J.M., he got cooked by this white boy the other day.
He definitely did.
That shit was hilarious. That shit was funny. Please leave your message or... He got cooked and then they got mad at this. I need that picture. Man, that's funny. This my funny. So look, we just here chilling, and the random white boy come up, and he's like, when we know he gonna be trolling, we can just hear it in his voice, cause he, one of them condescending,
Phil.
yeah, like a feel, like a greatest boxers of all time. Give me your top three. And you know, JM was like, oh, you know, Joe Louis, you know. Who else he said?
He said Joe Louis.
Yeah, he said Joe Louis.
Is he fucking serious?
Sugar Ray Robinson. No, he wasn't the top three. He just said the greatest all time. Joe Louis.
What? I would have had got on him too.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, so after he said Joe Louis, like, I disagree. Objectively speaking, it's Floyd Mayweather of all time. He's the greatest of all time because this is why. He laid out A, B, and C on why he thinks Floyd is the greatest, right? JM said, well, you know, objectively speaking, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. Oh boy, he turned around and said, yeah, but I slapped the fuck out you. That nigga JM said, he said, I slapped the fuck out you. What you do? That nigga JM paused for a second. Said, I let you. I said, nigga, what? I just choke you out. I said, no. Who said that choke you out? That's like the fuck out of this. I'm gonna let you. He said, yeah. He said, what you gonna do after I smack the fuck out of you? He said, choke you out. and then that's when he was like, something, boy. And then that's when Jay was like, cracker. I said, oh man, Jay, he didn't right now. I ain't never heard him call nobody a cracker. But they kicked no boy out the room after that. That's hilarious. So yeah, he just had a laugh trouble. It's just how he fell into it. He just fell into the trap. So and then they was like, man, why y'all let people come in here and disrespect us, man? I'm like, man,
That is crazy. Y'all let him do that.
Alright, that's cool. Yeah, that one for the books, man. Nah, cause that one time, old dude came in here, random nigga just said, maniac, you bitch. Everybody thought that shit was hilarious.
It was.
That was funny. Matter of fact, it was niggas in here that had that nigga as friends and everything. I'm like,
he was a cool nigga.
and he stayed in here like every single day. He was trolling me, trolling me. That night that dude came in, we straight on. Flustered in this joint. No wonder you only had one fight. Yeah, son. Say, listen, man. You had one fight as a fighter. Your pain is no longer deep. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
That's true.
Mom was like, don't be condescending. Don't be condescending. Don't be condescending. That dumbass condescending for weakness.
He said, but I had a fight. You have to respect the fact that I got in the ring, though. Like, you know?
Yes, he did say that, too. Yes, he did say that. Man, he kept saying, he said that so many times, man. I said, man, and then when Coach Ron got in his young, Marvel thought he had some heat.
He said, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Coach was like, well, you know, he does got a point, Marvel. I said, oh. Yeah. Hey, cuz, that's, the next thing you know, I looked up, man, Marvel was down.
He said, you're wrong, Coach.
That's what it said. That joke was funny.
That nigga probably called me and Bam after, like, I don't understand. I'm like the only white guy in the room and nobody wanted to stand up for me. Coach Ron was there and he just hiding with those guys.
Who did say that?
He always used to call us saying that. I'm the only white guy. Nobody wants to stick up for me. Poor little white guy in the room. Yeah.
Hey, how you feel about what's going on with this stuff. How you feel about the teenagers? You know, with the shit that happened with them at school. I mean, be more specific. Tell me something. The kid that stabbed the white guy at the track meet. How you feel about that? I mean, here's the crazy part, right? If the situation was reversed, right, and it would be an outrage with these news reporters would be so, oh my God, we're so sick of this. Everything got to be about race and you know, they want to make it look like it's the white guy's fault. But now the situation is reversed and they like, oh my God, this is so unbelievable. Like we need to rally and say white lives matter. But what it sounded like the boy was defending himself. Yeah. Like they was trying to attack him. The only thing that I'm scared of is the fact that he had whatever he had on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because see, go ahead. No, I was gonna say that. Gave him his bonus, whatever. The short deal. It went from a million to like 250,000. He got to go home. But even that's like he on house arrest, but shit. I heard the judge getting death threats and stuff. Of course. Like man, listen. Alright, let's be clear about something. Ever since that boy, a couple years back, got in office, now he back in office. Ever since he took over, they've been outside, right? That particular community, the races, unfortunately for everybody, they large in numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna break it down in the simplest form. They large in numbers, right? They move the needle. They move the needle on a lot of stuff, right? So the president is a giver. He hitched his wagon to them because he knew he saw how he just like he looked at the landscape when Barack was in there. He saw the masses and he said, "You know, I'm gonna run with that." But unfortunately for him, or for everybody else, he can't control them. See what I'm saying? He can just make his little empty promises or whatever, and then they can just run them up. They outside think they run everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be you can get on and we let you in type stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want to control every narrative, every headline, everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But like I told everybody else, I know wrestling, man. Let whatever happen. Let it happen. Yeah, but you gotta learn how to calm down something like that. I'm very calm right now. I'm weak. Yeah, that makes sense. You feel? Yeah, I'm very interested to see how that court case with this young man play out. That right there gonna tilt a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't that in Atlanta? That was in Texas. Let's see, better. Wherever they from, whatever the verdict is, whatever city it is, that joint gonna get burned down. Man, they gonna burn that joint down, man. Either way, if he go to jail, they gonna burn it down. If he don't go to jail, they gonna burn it down. They gonna burn that joint down. So I ask you this because when I say when you get a chance to dive deep into it, start questioning AI on some of this shit and see what it thinks about it. And you'll be, I think it'll be pretty interesting to you. Man, send me a reminder text. I'm gonna do that too, man. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this AI thing is crazy. And when I mean like dive deep into it, like interrogate that motherfucker because it's gonna give you some bullshit answers if you question it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna it's smart enough to bullshit you and lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So like let's say say, okay, do you think that the moon landing is real? It can't give me a straight answer. So that's how I know, okay, yeah, you're programmed not to go against, of course, your creator. Because if you're using words like suggest, you just can't give me yes or no based on the facts. But if I ask you why is water H2O, you can break that shit down. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then, like, let's say if I, based off the evidence, will come like, let's say Camilo Anthony do will be found guilty, da da da. Let's say it says, well, based off the evidence and the state law, let's say it says this and this and this and that, and you be like, okay, well, that's a generic answer based off the question. I mean, based off the law. Okay, um, based off Texas conviction rate with African Americans, do you think he's likely to beat this case? See what it says to you.
I know this. One thing I know that I know is going to happen. Whichever way that verdict goes, they're going to burn that city down.
For sure.
That will be the first ride of 2025. They will burn that joint to the ground.
I don't think they gonna burn it to the ground because I actually think
They're going to get torched.
I don't think he's gonna get convicted of murder. I think he's gonna get convicted of something, and I think that's gonna create just more tension.
Okay, I think what kind of not to cut you off, but what kind of I know it was a knife. What type of knife?
I'm not sure. I really didn't pay no. I really didn't dive into it.
That's gonna play a major role.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get emotionally attached like other people. I want to wait till the facts come out. You know what I'm saying?
Was there beef no?
No. I'm just saying, like, just the social media world in general, just what's going on. People. This is what conversations I'm talking about. And I was saying, I think he's gonna get convicted of something, probably not murder. Just based off who these guys was, how they carry themselves, their size, all that plays a part. And why, because it's cause and effect. People got to remember it's cause and effect. Why did he stab him? Okay, he stabbed him because they escalated the issue. It's the same way with, people saying, oh, no, he didn't use the escalation of force. Okay, well, he's not a trained police officer, nor is he in the military. So the escalation of force doesn't matter to him. If his life feel threatened, that's their defense. You can't argue how he felt. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's why I'm waiting on shit to come out. But the fact that he had, like on premises, shit like that, I think that's he'll probably get charged with like, a weapon or something like that.
The question is like, alright, location of where they was at gonna play a role, and if it's like a regular pocket knife or a regular the type of something that somebody keep on their pocket, like for general use, something like that, that's different. But if it's an actual weapon,
Right. Yeah, that's gonna fall into the intent. Like, oh, you use meaning, like you wishing a nigga would, like you be had like a bayonet or something.
So this what a cop told me one time when we was still in the case. It was like have somebody stash your weapon somewhere. Where you gonna go, right? Because he said, if you left your house with the weapon, travel with the weapon, went to the place with the weapon, he said, even if you're defending yourself with somebody trying to hurt you, it's still premeditated because you went there with the intent of something happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if he had a bayonet on him, then yeah, that's gonna show intent. That's just not no protection. It ain't a cracker jack knife. It can just whip out and say back or off. That ain't nothing like that. But if it is a little cracker jack knife, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, these guys, they 6'4", 240 or some shit like these, some big ass little niggas. So, you know what I'm saying? We talking about in Texas. And they already got a reputation for being treacherous and bullies. So, they could play a part in it as well. So I think it's gonna be interesting, man. Yeah, ask AI what it thinks of it. You might have more questions, way better questions than because you've been alive way longer than I have. So, all right. Hey, AK. Yes. We got police officer have Chuck.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's too late. You exposed Chuck. Wow. Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here first. AK said it's Chuck. Now you got that for him? Yes. Oh, man. That's crazy. I did not speak to Officer Chuck. He spoke to you. We heard you. He was not. You said he told you something. Like you didn't know. I'm Officer Chuck. No, I did not speak to Officer Chuck. See, the cop knew I was strapped. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was strapped. So he told me, he was like, look, I'm gonna tell you the real. You know what I'm saying? He told me he knew I was in a beef. He knew about the beef, right? He knew about the beef. And he knew that I had he couldn't prove it, but he knew I had a scrap. You know what I'm saying? So he said, listen, if you pull a strap here, you go to jail. He said, I'm still getting locked up. Unless you can prove that you magically just ended up with the weapon in the place that you got. So he said, if you travel with it, it's premeditated. You're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I said, man, people saying, oh, yeah, he should get his murder either way because he shouldn't have had a weapon on school property, yeah, but at the same time, guess what? I ain't supposed to have a fucking weapon in the mall. When somebody come in there doing something, guess what? I got it to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Where if a mob of people come in there and attack me in a mall, I ain't supposed to have a weapon in there, but if I pull it out and I shoot somebody or I stab somebody, you gonna charge me with murder? Hey man, you remember that Atlanta mall cop dude? Yeah. Hey son, that man was vicious, bro. That nigga's a bitch. Hey, I know he was tasing man left and right of that. Bro, once they gave him authorization, bro, it was over with. But he used to get his ass whooped all the time. Yeah, he was down that shit. I used to watch some videos. He don't got no respect. Hey son, listen, he lit up some man in that joint too, though. Yeah, I know. He lit. Man, that was the funniest one when he tased that woman, man. She dropped, man. Boy, that joint was funny as hell. Bro, as soon as he got that gun, bro, and that taser was over with, like, he used to get his ass whooped. Hey, son. He said, get back, get your kicks. Look at man, was sweet with that joint, too. Then he had to beat him down there. They ran him down there, though. So that's what I'm saying. The videos used to be funny as a mug, bro. Them guns was crazy as hell, bro. I couldn't stand that shit. I'm like, man. I mean, you probably knew, like, somebody didn't know long. We just watched from outside. You probably know, like, far away. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. All right, dog, get out the mall, dog. Man, turn it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, how you see the playoff going, my boy?
without the Hawks
Yeah.
in it.
Oh man, did he say without the Hawks? Oh yeah, no, that don't hurt, man. Hold on. Everything ain't they doing the play in the night? Like the last play in the night, right? Yeah. And we gotta see what the seasons is, but right now, let me look at the conferences. I was waiting to see what the matchups gonna be. You know, I don't like that to be determined stuff. Because I told Southern earlier that I got Golden State beat the Rockets. That's a good one. That's a nice jump. That's a nice jump. I'm getting that. I ain't gonna lie. The one I'm most interested in is that Timberwolves Lakers joint. I hate that, man. I didn't want to see that one yet. I hate that shit. I actually, honestly wanted to see Denver versus OKC, and then the Lakers versus the winner of that. Yeah, Timberwolves Lakers. That's fun. And then you know, the Lakers gonna beat the Clippers. So no. Hold up. You don't know what. Man, please don't hit me with the question. Hold on. First foremost, I have a hot take. The hot take is I think there's only two teams that can beat OKC, and I do think they will beat OKC. Who? If they match up with them, Denver or the Lakers, I think either one of them has the best chance to beat OKC. Now, with that being said, I said what I said, and I'm gonna stand on it. Man, look, people been waiting for the Clippers to finally come around for the last few years. I'm not buying. To me, bro, do you see what they out there doing? Yeah, they do that every year. No, they don't. Okay. Yeah, they make the playoffs, but if you see where they at, they should not be there. That means there's something there. They have an identity. They're not supposed to be there. Kawhi been gone. He been gone half the season. He's gone every year. It's not like that. It's not like that though. This year is different. Kawhi been gone half the year. James Harden is Rocky as fucking James Harden, man. He been in the last few years. He's been a great leader this year. And then you got Norman Powell who stepped up. Then the nigga Zubac been hooping. Like, stop acting like you ain't been watching this shit, bro. They have an identity as a team, even with Kawhi gone. So now that Kawhi's back, they niggas in trouble. Like, matter of fact, before Kawhi left, Norman Powell was averaging 25 points a game, bro. Yeah, I know. He was on offense. Like, and you know, like, we've been watching the hooping for a long time. Norman Powell ain't been hooping like this, though. Like, and then, like, the way he getting the buckets, I'm talking about full court, tween, behind the back, step back. Like, the shit has been crazy. I don't know what kind of magic this is. They 50 and 32. They 50 and 32. That's not bad. All right, man. You got my attention. But here it is. This is it. They got a nice first round matchup with them. Show me. Them the two best matchups in the first round. Oh yeah, other than that. I'm telling you, man, like, you said they 50 what? 50 and 32. That ain't bad. Not that bad at all. I'm not buying them. Where Kawhi been going half a year? He going half a year. Man, I'm not trying to hear that thing. That's okay. So whatever you may say, about that theory, you like it, huh? No, I'm not sure. That's not a conversation like every year. Is he healthy? Gonna be out. Is he not gonna be out? I'm making that up. I'm too big. No, what you're doing is moving the goalposts. Because what does that have to do with anything? The question is Kawhi going half a year every year? Is that true? No, that's not true. I say, okay. All right, so in order for that to be true, okay, he would have to miss of that theory. Okay, so he don't miss 41 games. He missed 40 every year. Nah, he missed a rack of games, bro. You know he every year. Yes. Every year. Hey, when the last time you see my play? I don't remember last time seeing any star playing though. Okay, close to all year.
Chris Paul played the whole year.
Nigga, that's cap, but that nigga didn't start the whole year.
Yes, he did.
That
Go,
nigga didn't start the whole
go
year.
check it right now.
Hey man, Chris Paul the best he was calling a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Now he played the whole year this year.
Stay for it. Let me see why. Because I feel like you're trying to stun him on man like that. He missed a rack of game, bro. I'm not making it up. He has missed a rack of game. What you say? He missed a rack of games every year, bro. Okay. Man, listen. These matchups are nice though. This LA, these some nice matchups. Those are matchups right there.
Hey, so like I said, Chris Paul has played all 82 games this regular season. Thank you very much. Yes.
And you like the shit. I don't like that.
Because I told you, nigga. Just like I told you about Punk.
You ain't tell us that.
Still a Punk. I know Southern did, but still. I trusted his word. And he was right. Huh?
Alright, look. You make a good case, but you're not completely right. I make it a good case. So he misses games. Absolutely. He misses games, but not a record. Okay, we say he misses an average of about 25 games a year. Come on, bro. How many he missed? Okay, for the past 10 years, because 20. No, I got you go back 10 years. No, how many did he miss? I'm saying for the past 10 years, that's what I'm going by. Like, so this year he missed.
Damn. That nigga needs to be fired.
Fuck Kansas. Last year he missed like 12.
45 games, bro.
And then the year before that was 20. So the last 10 years he averaged. He only played 9 games 2017. My man. Of course, COVID. So that. No. We get the fact. We done 2020 COVID. That don't really count. Yeah, we scrapped that year. Okay. No, but it was still a year. It was half a season. Right. 2022 vacation that thing. 2022 is when he rolled his ankle. 23 is when he came back. 2022, he played 52 games. Alright, so he missed 30 that year. And then 23, he played 68. Alright, so one game missed 14. That was last year. So he got a year where he missed 73 games. A year where he missed 45 games. That's not game. No, but 2017 is when he rolled his ankle. And he missed how many games? He missed the whole season. He played 9 games. That was in San Antonio. You remember? In San Antonio, when he went down in the series when Cesar Pachulia stepped on his ankle. When he was trying to land, he fell in his landing space. That was that year. And let's not forget he got hurt the playoffs too. He just a regular season. Missing game. That's the playoffs. His name. That was the playoffs. You're talking about. No. I'm talking about he missed other playoffs. It ain't no other one. What other playoff series? Didn't he get hurt last year? I just told you that. Yeah.
Take your cape off, Sanchez.
But he only missed 12 games last year, and that was the playoffs.
How much he missed this year?
So
this year.
No, in the playoffs, right? You need your man with the playoffs. So that's a whole different argument.
So it's not.
That's what I'm saying. No, because you say that my man has missed an average of 40-some games, and that's not true. I got a bone game here. Did he miss 45 this year?
Hello.
Yes, I thought right. I don't hear what you said. You said what? Did he miss 45 this year? Yeah. Right. So he missed 45 for the playoff, right? But he's back on the playoffs, right?
Hey, commentate, man.
So the year before, right? He's back for the playoffs.
Commentate, man. Commentate.
He got hurt when they needed the most the year before, right?
Yep.
Last year. Yes. Right.
Yep.
So he was he's back when they needed, right?
No. He missed 45 games.
Man, that is crazy, bro. Hey, look, bro. I feel you.
He missed 45 games, bro.
All I know is since Toronto, your man been unreliable.
Facts.
You know, he get credit for what he did in San Antonio, what he did in Toronto, whatever that, my man. He better use car. I forgot he played. I forgot he was in the league.
But in Southern voice, though, I just respect him because at the end of the day, he got him a ring and he's getting out there competing every day. And I wish I can get one of those NBA paychecks. I mean, hey, at least he gets to do what he wants every day.
Hey, cuz. Man, don't be doing that, though. Today, I ain't gonna lie, though, bro. Dre and Southern, I was like, bro, listen, man. Stop. Just stop. For real,
Nah, Southern.
I wouldn't want you representing. Stop.
Southern's a nigga, he go find the positive in everything.
Yeah, I know.
And be like, you seen that video with Shakur and Berlanga? Yeah, I saw it, man. It's not something that I would do, but I'm not really knocking them for doing it. It looked like they was having hella fun for real. The one with him and Berlanga.
When he's singing with no shirt on, dropping to his knees,
Bro, take it down, bro. Nah, it wasn't like they was on some gay shit. They were just on some extremely nerd shit. It was some real deal nerd shit. Like it's fruity, but they're not doing no gay shit to each other. You get what I'm saying? But it is definitely some geeky ass shit though, like some nerdy ass shit for sure. I'm about to try to find it. I think Joe sent it to me.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube, put in Berlanga.
It was like, take it down and watch it to the end though, because when the nigga dropped to the ground. Oh no, here you go. I got you. I just sent it to you on Insta. You gotta hear it with the audio too.
Hey man, listen, I tell you what, you make your own assessment. You can come in here and say the sun is up.
He said you make your own assessment.
I'm gonna tell you what, the next time I see Shakur, I'm definitely coming about that video. What you gonna do if he cuss you out? What do you mean by that? He cuss me out then. I said, you know, that nigga turn on anyway. That's fine. What he should have did was turn the camera on when he was singing with Berlanga. What he should have did. Just let me see. Watch the video. I'm about to put it up there. Watch myself. That's on the front TV. You're not getting around that.
Damn, that nigga Rolly looking sharp on the bag. Just the bag though, but he looking sharp. You see that shit at the end, right? That's what I was talking about earlier, bro. When I said
There's definitely some up north pretty boy ass shit. Nigga Smoke gotta answer for this.
that's why I said, bro. I don't understand. Like, and then he with Berlanga out of all people. It's just so random. The whole video hella random. Hey, hey, AK said you would never see the Russells do nothing like that. None of them. Not none of them. Not even the littlest one. Nah, hell nah. Not like that. Not like that. I mean, if they was listening to like, if you see, if you run it, or something like that, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. It's the fact it's take you down out of all songs.
And he dropped it, but it dropped it to the knee. Nah, that nigga dropped to his knees. They out sitting next to some bitches. Y'all niggas was in there singing. Like I was trying. That man dropped to his knees, man. With a man behind him. You know what I'm saying? And then he looks in the camera.
He said, take your body up and down.
It's crazy. So they weren't singing to no bitches. Them niggas was just in there singing.
Yes.
They was just in there like, fuck, you ain't doing it right. This how I do it. Alright, so again, expect a lot of back. You should have got on his knees like this.
Bruh.
Bama's is in the room. Body show. Listen to the slow jam. Singing them. We need information.
Yeah, that's the wrong song. Only reason why I feel like that song personally for me is just the wrong song to be playing with a nigga is because I swear to God, like, it's on everything I love. Anytime I listen to that song, it's because I was doing something. Yeah, I was doing something with a female, bro. Them niggas tripping, bro.
This nigga said, take your time.
Bro, that's what I've been talking about all morning, Ted.
That nigga started doing a fruity pledge of allegiance. He put his hand over his heart and started rolling the
Oh, that's fucked up, boy. That nigga was catnip, bro. He was catnip. That's why I was gonna say I don't want to say it's like just gay. I ain't gonna just put the gay jacket on him. It definitely was like some gayish type shit for sure, but it to me it's more like some dork shit because you don't know better not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on camera.
Yeah, you do.